Many more sessions to chat, so.
It's kind of low for now. Did anyone have a pretty interesting dream? I asked that a few moments ago, for the future. Some things that they're thinking about trying to accomplish that they feel comfortable sharing? You don't have to, if you don't, that's fine, yes.
To open up a bed and breakfast place for the homeless.
Wow, open up a bed and breakfast for the homeless. Let's give my hand clap for that, man. I like that. You know, my belief is always this: if other people have done it, guess what? It can be done. Mm-hmm. You know, and that model is usually a nonprofit model. You can get all kinds of donations. Okay. Anybody else is curious? I just want to know what people are thinking. You know, quite strange. Yes.
It's okay to lose, to fail, and get up and succeed.
All right, go ahead. So a little motivation over there. There you go. Sitting over there. Let me ask you another question. This is more of a difficult question. I don't know if I want to ask it or if I want to kind of. What happens to people when, let's say, looking at job loss? What are some of the outcomes from a negative perspective? What are some things that people can do when that happens? What's some of the first things that can take place? Say it again. Anger and depression. Say that again, sir.
Suicide.
Yeah, that's deep right there, but it's the truth. He's right. Absolutely. Yeah, happened in my state a couple of times. Delaware. Yep. But why? What causes the anger and that kind of thought? What causes people to go there?
Rejection.
Yeah, failure. Yep, scared.
Rejection.
Yeah, rejection. Very good. You're very good. Yep. All these things you're right. Yeah. Because the number one thing, you should never use the word number one, but one of the top things that all human beings desire is one simple word. You know what it is? Security. We all desire that. We want to know we can pay our rent or our mortgage. We want to know we can pay our car note. We want to know we can pay our bills. To be honest with you, it's not even all the other stuff. I want to go to Florida and lay on in the Florida Keys during Christmas break. That's nice. That just sounds pretty good right there. Or go to the Bahamas, whatever. Those are nice additional. But the human experience is really driven by our basic life needs. And when those are challenged, what typically happens is we go into a mode. Some people, matter of fact, there's a syndrome they have called fight or flight. So we kind of go into one or the other, And so that's why what I'm talking about today is important, because what I'm trying to get us to understand is trauma does come with challenging situations, because we all are in security mode. But we can't allow that mode to dominate every aspect of who we are. At some point we gotta say, hey, I'm moving forward and beyond this into another way of thinking. That's why I wanted to do this exercise, because it was kind of a contrast. On one side you got your dreams, and the other side I got my challenges.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to kind of put them together, because I got these dreams, I got these challenges, and I think my goal here is for us to understand that we can still achieve our dreams, and yes, we have these challenges, but you look at that last question on there that we have, as far as the questions that we share. Go back and see. It does a lot with how do I remove? How do I remove? How do I what do you need to change or add to your thinking? And sometimes in that midst of anger, or in that midst of unfortunately suicidal thoughts, what do I add to the mix? And there could be all kinds of little things. I have children I want to take care of.
Right.
I have a community, let's say, I'm trying to impact in a positive way. So it gives me a bigger picture of why I need to, dust it off, get myself back together, and get back in the mix. Instead of allowing that moment to overwhelm us. Because what happens is, like with trauma, I want to go through all this, but if it's all negative, the positives kind of get X'd out if it's all this. It's almost like the positives don't even have a chance, because I'm spending so much time over here. And so, so we've got these positive possibilities, but I'm so consumed, So, yeah, say it again.
Negative
positive will always make a
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, and that's something, especially when the negative is dominant. Good job, man. So the purpose of this exercise was to, if you want to kind of continue with me, it says purpose on page 5, I believe it is, purpose of this exercise. You know, the purpose of this exercise, you know, matter of fact, I like what you said so much, I'm giving you one of these highly coveted wristbands. Well, man, that's it. Yes, you're right. My wife would love that because she's an engineer, man, by trade. That was her thing. The purpose of this exercise was to help you make a connection to the need for analyzing roadblocks as well as focusing on the future. So what happens is that if something happens and I just respond and I don't analyze, my response becomes my mindset. I gotta analyze and say, why am I thinking this way? You know? Like, how many of you know that life has an ability to ultimately get better?
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
But when you're in the midst of the struggle, you feel like, it's the worst.
Or what's next?
It's the worst.